Good evening. Last-minute wheeling and dealing is underway on the Republican tax cut bill. House and Senate leaders reached an agreement yesterday on a deal that will likely be voted on next week. But today, some senators were holding out for sweeteners. Chief Congressional Correspondent Nancy Cordes now on what's in the package and the impact.
It's not perfect, but it is damn good.
Republicans say the hardest part is behind them now that they've crafted a compromise between the House and Senate tax bills. The final plan preserves deductions for student loans and medical expenses, which were targeted in previous bills. And it doubles the standard deduction, which Republicans say will enable millions of taxpayers to stop itemizing.
This relief gives people a simpler system and a fairer tax code.
But residents of high-tax states could still get squeezed. The plan caps the deduction for state and local income tax plus property tax at $10,000 a year. And it lowers the mortgage deduction cap from new loans worth $1 million to $750,000.
It's a monumental con job.
Republicans say they make up for those changes by lowering the marginal tax rate at every income level and by preventing the dreaded alternative minimum tax from hitting everyone but the highest earners.
The tax bill got better, it didn't get worse.
But today, a pair of GOP senators balked because the bill only hikes the child tax credit by $100, a big backtrack from the Senate's previous bill.
Unless they can figure out a way to add to the 1,100 figure, I won't support the bill.
I think that Senator Rubio will be there, for sure.
President Trump has called the plan a Christmas present, but Democrats argue it's mostly a gift to big business, permanently slashing the corporate tax rate from 35% to 21% without cutting many corporate loopholes. The personal tax cuts, on the other hand, are temporary, and Obamacare's individual mandate is eliminated, which could boost the number of uninsured Americans.
And Nancy Cordes joins us now. Nancy, did also want to ask you about Arizona Senator John McCain. There's a lot of concern on Capitol Hill right now. He was admitted yesterday to Walter Reed Hospital. What do you know?
Well, his office tells us that the 81-year-old senator is being treated for, quote, normal side effects of his cancer treatment. As you know, McCain was diagnosed back in the summer with glioblastoma, which is a very aggressive form of brain cancer. And his friends here on Capitol Hill are downplaying this setback. Lindsey Graham of South Carolina told us today that he expects that his friend will be back in the Senate soon and will serve for a long time to come. But I can tell you, Jeff, that there are a lot of aides and senators who are very worried about McCain's health and are hoping that Graham is right.
All right, Nancy Cordes, thank you very much.